What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Once again, it's Saturday night, live from the Bat Cave. Oh, I see we got Coppa Fist in here. Well, we got American Fist right here. America. What's everybody up to on a Saturday night? I see Junebug's in here. So, what's everyone up to tonight? Before we get started, I do want to say once again, I say it usually every week, that the views and opinions expressed on this show do not reflect the rest of Fandom Iconics channel. They're the American Luchadors and the American Luchadors only. I'm going to talk some mad shit, have a good time with it, and I hope you guys all enjoy the ride. So what's up? Matt Higgins will be stopping by here in a bit. We're going to talk about how the WWE is straight dirty dicking Mr. Ric Flair, the greatest champion of all time, 16-time world champion, and they won't give the man his fucking belts. Give him his belts. Vince McMahon, you are a piece of shit. You and John Cena ruined the wrestling industry. John Cena, stone cold garbage. Vince McMahon, stone cold garbage. Ric Flair, I'm hardwired. You guys hear me? Hello. Are you guys able to hear me? It shows I got 5 people in here, but nobody's saying anything. All right, Junebug says they can hear me. Michelle, what's up, Michelle? Jets, America. Couple victories this week for America. America. Do a show on my robots. I can do that, Absorbian Jr. I will do that. I want to talk about how Vince McMahon is dirty dicking my boy Ric Flair. He's dirty dicking him, and it ain't cool. Vince McMahon and all those fucking morons. Give the man his belts. Sound good? All right. I just wanted to make sure. We were having a little lag there at the beginning. Space Invaders? Yeah, I got that. That's I don't regret getting it. I maximized what I could. It takes up a lot of floor space. So I built a cantilever shelf, which you probably can't see. Tilt the camera back. That cantilever's out. You see it coming off the wall. So at least, because the machine itself slanted, so I couldn't put stuff on top of it. So, well, thank you, Michelle. You guys are wicked cool. But yeah, in case anybody, I know you guys aren't all wrestling fans, but I'm sure all of you know who the fuck Ric Flair is. I would assume. he is being dirty dicked by the WWE. In today's culture, we have a cancel culture. They've attempted to cancel the American Luchador a couple of times. It don't work. Any of you guys that have been friends with me for years have known I've been in Facebook jail for up to 6 months at a time. Last time I checked, I thought this was America. But for an incident, I'm sure you guys have all heard about the plane ride from hell. Was it a bad thing? I wasn't there. Was some inappropriate things done from what I've heard? Quite possibly. But to wait damn near 20 years later because it was brought up again, to use that to try to wipe this man out of the record books, the only reason that WWE has most of those Ric Flair records is because they bought the NWA WCW. Junebug, you watch your fucking mouth when you're referring to the greatest champion of all time, Ric Flair. I will come down there and fucking lift the SmackDown. You're a John Cena fan. Shut the fuck up. Anyhow, but yeah, it's just, it's really not cool. It's really not cool. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's very un-American. It's very anti-Ric Flair. And once again, I'm just not cool with it. What did he do? I opened up his robe and helicoptered his, ding-a-ling. Was that inappropriate? Quite possibly, yes. Should the man be blackballed and pretend like he don't exist 20 years later? Absolutely not. Because the people that are doing this are the same people that preach forgiveness when it's, some street level thug, without going into it, who commits atrocious crimes, really atrocious crimes, actually convicted of them, because this is still just an accusation. Never was convicted of anything. Go to hell, Luchador. Junebug, you're going to get the fucking red, white, and blue backhand. I'm going to pop you right in the mouth. Teach you some manners, boy. You will respect the American Luchador, and you will respect Ric Flair. I know where you live. Don't make me come down there and take the wheels off your fucking house, pal. I'll fucking do it. Ooh, SmackDown. Speaking of SmackDown, I got some stuff this week, guys. I'm glad Michelle said that. Great segue. We'll talk more about the Dirty Dick and Ric Flair. This is SmackDown 20th Anniversary Edition. WWE 2K20 Deluxe. Exclusive SmackDown ring skirt relic piece inside. Cool. Limited edition WWE SmackDown Legend autograph plaque. I got Edge. WWE SmackDown 20th backstage pass. That's a bunch of shit that goes with that other stuff. Pre-order bonus content, exclusive WWE Supercard bonus content. I got this, and then I also, things just are weird. Woo! I got the Ric Flair Woo edition. In case you guys don't know, this has a piece of Ric Flair's robe in it. Encased in acrylic. It has a replica of his Hall of Fame ring. It has a Funko Pop. I'm not a pop guy. I have a few around. The pop alone goes for $90 fucking, believe it or not. And it's really fucking cool. I'm going to actually open this while we're on the air. If I can do it with these gloves on without tearing anything, that's going to be the fun part. So the first little thing, right, when you open up, it's got a facsimile autograph. Little box. Little ring box. Oh. I don't know if the camera can pick it up good, guys, but it comes with a ring. Actually fits my finger better without the gloves. Woo! Comes with that. Also in this wicked cool Ric Flair edition, the Woo edition, we get this Ric Flair pop. He's holding his belt. Give him his belt, Vince. 2K19 exclusive. He's got the shades on. He's got the Rolex. He's got the ring. Well, it's Ric fucking Flair. And I got Kiss the Ring. Oh, wait a minute, Michelle. I was making people at work kiss it the other day when I got it. It was great. This one's for you, Rick. This is probably my favorite piece in here, actually, because like I said, I'm not a pop guy. But encased in acrylic. Ooh, it's I don't know, what is that, 3/4 by 3/4? What it looks like. I don't have a tape measure handy. There's probably actually one behind me. Piece of Ric Flair's robe. Oh, I can feel. Let me touch it. Oh, it's talking to me. Yes, Rick. Oh, I know. He's a cocklicker. You're right, Rick. McMahon's a piece of shit. You're right, bro. It's cool. Well, thank you, Michelle. I thought it was pretty fucking awesome, too. And they got the games, so I'll get this back in here without damaging it. That'd be sad if I dropped this and broke the acrylic. I mean, I would still know it's a piece of Ric Flair's robe, but sort of. And I'm not one of those guys that worries about value on things. But you'd have some jamoke arguing, well, I don't know, it's Ric Flair's robe. It could be any fucking piece of material you picked up. I'll set that over there. And what else did I get this week? Oh, New Japan Pro Wrestling. My first one of these. I'm sure there'll be many more. Okada. Rainmaker. Yeah, see him all right. They're made by Super 7. Really, really nicely detailed. God damn, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 extra sets of hands, 2 heads, his championship belts in there, removable robe. Once again, Vince, give Rick his fucking belt. And then I've been wanting one, and when all this stuff started, Target and all these places that carry said figures, because Target got them first. I'd had it in my hand a couple of times before this shit storm started about the plane ride from hell. And then they clearanced them and they were gone. They weren't online. They weren't anything. But I was in a Walmart today and found an Ultimate Edition Ric Flair. I actually sent Chaz a picture. Triple H had told me the other day that here in Ohio, Walmart was out of turkeys. So, the Walmart we were at, grocery shopping, me and the Mrs. Luchador, they had this. I carried it around wooing people and just in all my glory. I placed my Nature Boy in the freezer cabinets full of turkeys. Stephen Law, what's up? The pro, you're right, sir. And we're opening him up because it's Ric fucking Flair. Let's see what old Rick comes with. Well, we got the figure. We got a belt. We got 2 extra sets of hands. We got a cloth robe and an extra wooing head. So let's pop old Rick out and see what he's all about. I have This is only my second one of these Ultimate Edition figures that I've opened. Actually, the first one I didn't open. I bought him as a repack from a friend, John Dempsey, the Hollywood Hogan one. I put out feelers looking for one. My usual being impatient self, I waited a couple of days. Nobody got back with me, so I ordered a brand new one. And then the same day that I ordered mine, he happened to have one. So I have two of the Hollywood Hogan. Oh, look at this fucking robe. This isn't about Nature Boy. Give the man his belt. Get Rick. Oh, wait a minute. They didn't take this belt from him yet. Articulation's pretty good on him. Get this belt on him. Let's see there. Oh, look at them shoulders go way back. I didn't play with the Hogan much. I just popped him together and I got him sitting back up there behind us on top of the cabinet. So let's get old Rick in his robe. Oh, Rick. Turn this arm backwards. They're really nice made figures, actually. I've been putting off buying the John Cena because I hate him, and the Rock ones because they're everywhere right now. That's the particular wave that's out. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, would you just look at that? The man in all his glory. Woo! Yeah, this is a really cool figure. I really like it. Yeah, it'll look good on display with a big gold. That's my plan for all the championships I have. I want a nice figure to go with each one of them. Like this will go with my big gold once it goes on display. Same way with the Hollywood Hogan with my NWO belt. I'm looking for I got a Bret the Hitman Hart coming, but it's not the Ultimate Edition. I want the Ultimate Undertaker, even though he's a fucking chump, to go with my, I don't know if you can see it. The Undertaker belt is hanging between those two cabinets back there. If you're standing here looking that way, you can see it. But I seen I had some hate. I don't even know how many hate I got now, but no sooner this morning I put up the link to this fiasco that I do every Saturday night. Oh, wait a minute, turn that down. And I'm telling you before I even shared it. Oh, I still only got one. You seen which did you see at the Toy Vault, Michelle? Don't tell me the Bret the Hitman Hart or the Undertaker, because I need that chump. If I got that chump, I gotta have his chump fake brother Kane too. Couple of goddamn chumps. Speaking of chumps, where the hell's Triple H? It's all about the game and how he don't play it. Walking around with his boomsticks, he ain't gonna make it. Dun, dun, dun. Do I look washed out? Do you guys? When I'm looking at the monitor here, it looks very washed out. I don't know if I got too much light on. I don't think anybody actually wants to see me anyways. And where is the Toy Vault at? I'm assuming in New Hampshire, since that's where you guys live. I have yet to be to the Toy Vault. Sounds like a road trip. I opened this up here this morning too when I was upstairs cleaning. Anybody remember these WWE figures? Well, actually WWF. It wasn't E yet. With the bone crunching. I don't know if the mic's picking it up. All right, as long as you guys can see me and it's colorful, it looks washed out on my monitor. I might have settings set wrong or something, knowing me. But here's a little X-Pac boys and girls. I got that chump sitting around. He's another chump. Where's Alan at? Oh, I got another thumbs down. Love it. Crystal Mall in Connecticut. All right. Who did they have, Michelle? Was it The Undertaker and Kane? Or was it the Ric Flair? I got the Ric Flair at Walmart for $28.99, I think it was. You know, obviously plus tax. But if you go on Walmart's website where they're actually sold out of them, I think the cheapest you can acquire it on there is $39. I was looking, make sure they hadn't clearanced them online, but they're all getting filled by, you know, Toy Store Medina. What, Sir Troy's? John Cena and The Rock. I picked up also day before yesterday, Flair come out in the wave with Stone Cold Steve Austin. So I didn't open him because I've yet to put all my belts on display, but he's going to go with the Smoking Skull Championship. Funny story on this, too, is if you guys look, he has the blue strap on his championship belt. A few months back, I picked up, autographed by Mankind, Mick Foley, a blue strap made by Jamar. And Triple H, the wrestling historian, told me, he goes, I don't remember them having a blue strap. So, but then I had found pictures online. It's by Walmart out there on Pearl. I think it's called Toy. Yeah, it's Sir Troy's Toy Kingdom. That's what it is, George. He has a lot of Legos and shit, too. I've never been in that store. It's been open for a while now. George, I hear you buy a lot of milk. How much milk does George Iron Lung buy a week? I hear it's a lot. Woo! Woo! Organizes figures. Nice, right on. $8 gallons for 4 people. That's a lot of fucking milk. A lot of fucking milk. Now that we've talked about groceries, what do you guys want to talk about? What a piece of shit Vince McMahon is? Yeah, I'm holding out, Michelle, for Cena, who's Stone Cold Garbage, and The Rock, who's also Stone Cold Garbage. I'm going to let them get marked down because there's so many of them. And then if I don't get them, I don't. Because I'm not fans of either one of those clowns, to be honest with you. I'm more of a Stone Cold guy, and Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, whatever he was calling himself that day, even Dude Love. Well, I need some more thumbs down, guys. Come on. Hit me off. I got another figure coming, too, from Matthew Higgins. If he ever gets here, Stone Cold Garbage. Fucking John Cena is Stone Cold Garbage. What did he call himself? A chain gang soldier? You got to go to China and work in some of their chain gangs. America. Yeah, the Stone Cold Steve Austin figure looks cool as shit, too. Actually, I'll grab the Hogan while we're waiting on Matt. Do. Here's the Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hogan. He came with extra hands. I mean, like his boots. Let the camera will pick it up. They're like he wore in the ring, you know, airbrushed with his own face on them. Got his boa. Got the NWO strap. The big gold, baby. Yeah, they're really cool figures. I actually like them. This all started because a guy named Dave Webster snookered me into buying some AEW figures, which I have quite a few of now. You laughed when you saw the tiny gold belts? Everybody likes to accessorize. Vince McMahon needs to give Mr. Ric Flair back his fucking belts. I'm going tomorrow to see Sabu and Bill Alfonso and get my ECW belt signed by both of them, which is already signed by Mick Foley. Probably get pictures taken with him. I want Bill Alfonso to blow his whistle like a fucking maniac, and I want it to be a good time. See if Matt's messaged me. Oh, he threw up the link in our little wrestling chat. Thank you, Matt. See if we get anybody to tune in from that. Yeah, Matt hasn't messaged me, though, but he said he's on his way. Where do you meet these wrestlers? I am going to Time Capsule Toys in Girard, Ohio. It's owned by a friend of ours, Rick Fusselman. He's the one that had Mick Foley. Before that, he had, if you watch any of the newer wrestling, he had, Red Velvet, probably 3 weeks or a month before that. He gets them there from time to time, and they sign autographs. They don't charge a fortune. They'd probably hear the dogs barking. I think Matt's here. I don't know how the line will be for Bill Alfonso and Sabu because, well, they're not Mick Foley. I hope there's a good turnout. I don't mind standing in line. And, like I said, a lot of these guys that make a shit ton of money, and I know that Sabu, working for the ECW for years, I mean, that was one of the things Paul Heyman was notorious for, just bouncing checks, and that's why McMahon got to buy him, because these fuckers weren't getting paid. He was bankrupt. So, I hear Mr. Higgins. Hell no, there ain't no sneaking in here. Cameras and dogs, you ain't getting very far. Come on in. Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
Dude.
Grab a chair.
Where's the chair?
There's one out in the hallway, yeah. Oh, he comes. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was real.
Unbelievable, dude. You gotta be shitting me. There was a, how did you find out about this?
Joe, a buddy, we're in a little group of buddies who are local wrestling toy collectors, and we all communicate with each other and let each other know where, what, when, how, if we see something. He saw a post in another group about this pack being for sale, and a bunch of people weren't sure if it was a real thing because the listing was a little fishy, and it seemed like it was cheap for only like $25.
Yeah, because the figures are 20 and the ring's 20.
So I took a chance, ordered 2 of them. Happy birthday.
You didn't have to do that. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm glad it goes to a person who wants it.
Oh, well, here. You're not taking this. This ain't birthday.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you. And he got me a little something else that I've been looking for. It's not the ultimate one, which John found.
Yeah. He called me right when he found it.
Did he? He messaged me. I was like, "What was that?" Oh, we got a Bret the Hitman Hart. Did you find Hogan yet?
I found one, but his eyes are wonky.
Wonky. I seen Bailey and Keith Lee at Target in Avon.
Keith Lee's one of the guys they just released.
Of course. Well, that's gonna be a peg warmer. Nobody's gonna want it.
I think that's pretty annoying. I don't like how WWE releases people and then literally a month later a figure comes out. That's enough time to stop
Production, yeah.
I mean, even
They
stop
could
the
swap-
distribution.
Yeah, they could, eat it.
Yeah, you just eat it. You fired that guy. You shouldn't continue making money off of it.
Well, they still make Sting figures. Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn's in AEW. There's still Billy Gunn figures just come out.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah. I'm sure he gets some royalty on
He would
that,
have to.
though.
Are you caught up on AEW?
AEW. Well, I missed all these 2-packs.
No, I'm talking about
The show?
watching. Yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
that Billy Gunn still throws the DX.
I didn't know. I don't know.
Did you see him do
Yeah,
it?
he
I was
does
like,
it.
what?
He does throwback stuff to old him and Road Dogg stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty. That was a pretty interesting show.
Yeah. It was a different match, to say the least. Survivor Series 96 earned his spot as number one contender for the WWE Championship. Bret the Hitman Hart. That is a cool figure.
Yeah, and you see the little slice.
Yeah,
box cutter
you know
got
me.
it.
I'm gonna open it anyways. I still have those. I told you I picked up Stone Cold, right?
I
had to. Oh yeah, I opened that today. I didn't know where I got it. It was in the package up here. I was playing with it. I've been up since like 4:30 this morning. I went to bed really early last night for whatever reason.
Hey,
Brother
everybody.
Higgins. Michelle, they probably do that in the Connecticut area. I will send you or Alan. There's a company that does it around here. I don't know if they're the same company that does it there, and they just do it at toy stores and fucking malls or whatever. Where's Clint?
Are you talking about me, Clint Torres? Do you know I ordered 2, not 1, but 2 HasLab Sky Strikers? I need them.
Yeah, I'm still Clint Torres. I still see all his posts. Dun 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 dun. Even though we're no longer friends, are we, Clint?
No, not at all. And do you know what?
We can't talk politics on here, bud. We don't want to hear about nothing about yesterday. Shut the fuck up.
That's not right.
Shut up, Clint. But I'll set him right here. You sure on this, dude?
Absolutely.
Well, you ain't got to do that, dude. That's cool as fuck.
If you see any of those 2-packs anywhere, let me go.
Which are the 2-packs?
There's I want to say it's match 2-packs. There's a 2-pack that has Omega, and when he teamed up in the beginning with cowboy shit.
Adam
Page, Page and him. So
these were released in the store?
No, they were Amazon exclusives.
Oh, I didn't see them. My Amazon exclusive got delivered today, but it's down the street. I get everything delivered down there because we're not home.
Yeah.
Even with the security cameras that we have, it's sort of pointless.
Right?
Yeah, it's sort of pointless when somebody puts something in your step and you can see the motherfucking porch pirate grab it. Well, I know it got stolen because it said it got delivered. So we get everything. There's always somebody at my mother-in-law's up the street.
A waste of time.
It is. Well, and I love the police. Don't get me wrong. I know they're overwhelmed.
They just have too much stuff.
They got too much to do.
Can't track down your fucking Amazon.
Yeah, they don't. You're $40. They're gonna be like, dude, your ass out. It's $40. Sorry, dude. I know it sucks, but
I mean, they'll do their job as much as they can, but unless the guy who comes knocks on the police,
yeah, and they're like, oh, I'm the one that did it. But I didn't know about those.
Yeah,
and I didn't know that there was Amazon exclusives of those till today. I don't know if he's in here. I met conversations with me sometimes when I first meet somebody. They go on for a while. I met Chris Cagle today. I don't know if there's Triple H, you fucking chump. Chris Cagle, local guy, Neotech guy.
Sounds familiar. I can't put a face.
I never had seen him before. because when he pulled up, I would definitely would have recognized him. He's a good sized dude, steel worker. He bought one of those Ram sets off of me, and something got said, and he said something about wrestling. And well, once wrestling got mentioned, both of us back and forth. Rhonda's like, it was cold this morning. She went in the house. She goes, "You want a hoodie?" I'm like, you know me, t-shirt, basketball shorts. I'm like, "No, we're good." And we talked for, I don't know, probably 25 minutes at least about wrestling, about how John Cena sucks, The Rock sucks, Vince McMahon really sucks dick, and there's somebody else we were hating on too. Oh, Roman Reigns, garbage. But yeah, we were having a fucking stone cold garbage fest out there this morning. But he told me about these Amazon exclusives. Jeff Hardy, I guess. Didn't know anything about
And
these.
Hogan.
That's the yellow Hogan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also 2 more that are just getting released the first time today. Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
WWE.
You see.
See, I don't have Amazon, so
Anything you ever need, we got Prime, dude. Let me know. I'm serious. Just text me. I didn't know about these either till today. Let's see. Elite. Well, these are the fan takeover ones, right? These ones or no? They don't say Amazon exclusive.
that is it. They're fan takeovers, yeah.
Oh, the fan takeovers. Okay.
Yep, that's what they're called, Phantom Takeovers.
Oh, yeah. Hogan looks sweet.
They're going for like $80 already.
70, yeah. 60 on,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Oh,
Yeah, they're
I'm ordering that right now.
Triple H.
Pre-order now.
Can you get 2?
Yeah, well, I won't finalize. Yes, definitely. What are
Yeah,
you
I'll
doing?
give you back this.
Yeah. Hold on.
You're good. You can only order 2.
Pre-order now.
Yeah, I didn't bring my wallet. Here.
It's all right. Well, I worry about it. Do you need cash? I'll worry about that.
No, I'm fine. I just didn't bring my wallet.
All right. Well, we just pre-ordered. That's DX.
Triple H, yeah.
Oh, it's the DX Triple H pre-ordered. This is when I first got out of the Army, I got back into wrestling, and DX had just come back, and we bought. Me and Josh bought SmackDown Raw 2005. Was like we would spend hours chain smoking cigarettes, playing this on PS2, and then waiting on fucking Shawn Michaels to come out. Yeah, that is cool as shit. So I guess I'm going to have to get Billy Gunn whether I want to or not. But there's a Triple H coming out too in the Legends line.
Right.
Yeah. So Shawn Michaels hasn't come out yet.
Neither one. They'll do a Shawn Michaels.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now too, I'm sure.
Ay, ay, ay.
Did you see the WWE Legends Goon figure?
Hmm.
Do you know who the Goon is?
Yeah.
Got hockey outfit guy? Yeah. There's a Goon figure.
When's that coming out?
I don't know the date. Pre-orders, I think, are already sold out.
Of course.
It wasn't like I wanted. I don't know. I don't remember if it was like a short pack release or regular release.
Yeah, he's in the blue and black box. Well, they just had a picture of him in the box. Yeah, it's the blue or gray. I don't know if it's gray or black.
Yeah,
I know that's blue.
It might.
Sure.
I might be wrong. It might not have even been. Yeah, it is. I know it is.
Let me see if I can find a place to order it. WWE Collectors, the Goon official figure from Mattel. Let me go to back out. Yeah, we're entertaining as fuck. We're sitting here pre-ordering fucking action figure. You know Hangman Page hates Triple H. Oh, okay. I love Triple H. He's the only thing any good in the WWE. And now they're dicking over fucking NXT because of that. Because he's out of action. You can't talk shit on Triple H. Cripple H. Get your fucking boomsticks. I was singing a song about him earlier. I forgot the words now. I really was.
Cripple H?
Yeah.
Cripple H thing?
It's all about the game and how he can't play it. It's all about control, and he don't have any of his fucking leg. Do you know? I was talking to tell a story here. I got a witness. My wife was with me. You didn't know he was on speakerphone in my car, you freak. So I call him up today, see how he's feeling, because he's been a little under the weather. Said something about chicken thighs. I go, chicken thighs? I go, you were just eating chicken thighs yesterday, weren't you, when I talked to you? Nope, day before. Like, oh, okay, you love them chicken thighs. He goes, yeah, because I'm thinking about your fat thighs. I'm like, okay, all right. This conversation got fucking weird real quick. And I'm like, well, that's a weird thing to say. And he's laughing, dude. Oh, yeah, I got that too. Pretty sweet. I guess I'm going to be picking these
sent
up.
a picture, yeah.
Pull it out. They're really cool figures. I meant Juicy Thighs. Oh, my mistake.
Oh, there you
okay,
go.
you rectified that situation. I've got Juicy Thighs.
These boxes are just so amazing.
Look at, he's got fucking 1, 2, 3, 4 extra sets of hands.
And money.
Look at the robe. I want to pull it out, but I don't want to pull it out. Juicy thighs. Well, I got them juicy thighs. So all you guys know, my thighs bring all the cripples to the yard. But anyways, we were having a long talk before the juicy thigh thing. Chaz is telling me his personal hero is Joe Swanson from Family Guy, because he's a noodle-legged fucking freak just like him. Goddamn cripples! We were talking about this, I think, Tuesday after work. He was talking about Joe Swanson.
Joe's got a hot wife, though.
Yeah. Joe's
doing all right.
My favorite episode of late is where she was sneaking feeding Peter. It's like they're cheating on her.
I actually have not seen a lot of episodes of Family Guy.
Really?
I was a big Simpsons guy.
I never was a Simpsons guy. I liked it, but
yeah, I was fucking.
I remember going to the theater and seeing the movie, the Simpsons movie. I had to go. I thought it was going to be like mind blowing, you know.
Yeah, and it definitely wasn't mind blowing.
I'm just like, well, this is like fucking 4 episodes put together. Yeah, is all it is. All it was. Yeah, I mean, I thought they would do some crazy shit. You see,
oh no, I did not see that.
Yeah. Yeah, more AEW figures. Obviously, I had that.
So you know that she's the new Chase and Archer's the new Chase.
Okay, that was the two. I didn't. I thought she was.
I haven't seen anybody reported on it.
Yeah, not around here. I was hitting up stores left and right.
And these guys, their second series is starting to pop.
Yeah, I heard that Sting's a Chase, and who was it?
MJF?
I think it was, actually, yeah. So I would be happy with either one of those.
I do have I have the original MJF Chase.
Well, you already got Britt Baker Chases, so that's a no trade.
Yeah,
I won't sell things like that. Huh?
I can't come off.
Oh, I don't blame you. Yeah. Cody was a Chase too.
Yeah, Cody was the last series Chase. I've never seen any of them.
I know there was a local guy had one. I remember that whole shit storm. The guy in the group that's
probably the same guy I'm buying I got both of the Britt Bakers from.
Well, you got the one in 500 or one in 1,000?
No, I bought 2 from him. I went and met him.
You didn't find yours in the wild?
No.
Oh, bro. I don't even want to ask what you paid.
I paid $140 for 2 of them.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, just like mine, I won't sell mine. I will trade it for another one because I can't justify charging anybody for it. But at the same time, I just can't just like hand it over for retail because, certain people I could. But,
right.
You know how most people are. First time somebody throws down $150, well, fuck, I had to sell it. Alan Gaboise! Listen to some of the show. I was putting up a new shelf for the basement. Yeah, Michelle told us.
Yeah, the weird thing about that is I've only received one of those 2 Chases that I got from him. Well, that was a weird story.
You already paid him?
It was a really weird story. It's a really, really weird story. If we want story time,
we'll tell stories. We don't give a
Chase hunting. All wrestling figures. In fact, he's the one that's collected most of the ones in this area.
Well, I got 2, so I did all right.
But how far away?
one at Steelyards and one at Cedar.
Okay. Well, this kid is calling all these targets and having them look in the back and putting them up, have them hold them. He's got like 10 brick breakers.
What a creep.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, man, but, whatever, to each their own,
And he's got a whole bunch of all the other ones too, and he's not really outselling them. He does sell one from time to time, but he's not.
He just wants them. Yeah. Okay, well, I respect that.
Him and his dad collect together. No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, because his dad collects too. I like John.
Yeah, no. It's not John.
Okay, but is he in that chat with us?
He's not.
Okay, that's
he's
good.
He's friends
then.
with a couple of guys that are in the chat.
All right.
And he's helped them get chased.
Oh, I seen that message the other day. I wondered what that was, and I stayed out of it because it was not pertaining to me. I was like, oh, shit. And I started to message. I was at work. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you called him garbage.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
said your boy's garbage.
Yeah, well, and it wasn't Don. See, so the thing is a buddy of mine is friends with him. He didn't introduce us. Me and this other guy met through another different way.
Mm-hmm.
Completely has nothing to do with him. And we found out at that moment that we had a couple of mutual buddies. So I was just letting everyone know, hey, be careful what you do with this kid. He doesn't understand. And I do partially believe that he's a kid and doesn't understand.
How old is he?
21.
Okay, he's
20.
He's a kid. Dude, thank you.
And he literally, before he makes any move, always asks his dad.
Really?
Dead ass. So, I mean, he's a kid, you know what I mean? Like,
thank you, Alan.
He's in college. He's a bright kid too. Very smart kid.
I mean, to each their own, man.
You still got to, like, I had to have a conversation with him. You got to be a man of your word. If you say you're going to do something, you honor it.
Yeah, that is the thing.
Just because you find out later it's worth a little more.
Nope, I've lost my ass on stuff repeatedly over the years. If I tell you, hey, it's $50, and well, that motherfucker sold it for $300. I'm like, it is what it is.
Or even actually, it was more of. I think it was more of like, I'm in a really good mood. That sounds like an okay idea right now.
Yeah.
But later on, I'm like, maybe
I thought about it.
Yeah. It was one of those, and I'm like, well, I already gave you the money, so you don't really get to renege after that point.
There was a guy. I don't know where he's at now. I will say his name because I'm not friends with him or anything. He was in our group. Our local group, Adam Porter. This motherfucker, number one, his breath smelled like straight dog. He was dirty. He was annoying. He was overbearing. He was obnoxious. He would and he had no focus as far as what he wanted or what he wanted to collect. So he would run out and buy like third-party Transformers. Spend his whole paycheck.
Right.
And then be selling them for like legit pennies on the dollar. And he would just, in Star Wars, it would like every week when he got paid, it would change what he was collecting.
And he wasn't collecting cheap shit.
No, for the most part.
Buy whole collections.
But he's one of those guys, just like we were at one of our meets at Melt. Might have been our first one there. I have the figure here somewhere. Down in the back corner, third-party Astro Train. And Blitzwing, third-party Blitzwing I have too. I bought them both from the same day. And then some of the overlords actually tried to take offense to it. So, needless to say, this kid lived in South Euclid, which, as you know, you've drove the South Euclid from here.
Absolutely. Not right around.
It's not around the corner. So I went from work, which is still from my work, not around the corner because you had to go surface streets to get there. It's one of those pain in the asses. Went and picked this motherfucker up. He was 20 minutes late. Then as we're leaving, he's like sort of special, but at the same time, he knows he's being pushy. I got to stop at ground zero. I'm like, fuck, dude, we're trying to get there, right? And this is when I still welded, so I'm like filthy from work. I want to come home, get this over with, come home, and just, shower and be done. But, our Tuesday meeting. So long and short, he's in there for fucking 35 minutes.
Jesus.
So he had, I have that as well. He has a Mezco Judge Dredd that he bought the week before. He paid like $69 for it. He said an Uber to and from. This was all per him, not me. To and from Independence to South Euclid was like $45, $50. Would I do it for that? Yeah. And then the stipulation, I was taking him back as well. Is what a lot of people don't understand. Stipulation was, hey man, I'm leaving work. We got to get there. You know, I had people waiting to pick up shit they bought from me. You know the drill.
Yeah.
And all this dicking around with this motherfucker. So he gave me that. And then he had the Blitzwing and Astro trains that he was trying to sell. And I had just really got into third-party Transformers. I was like, I'm not 100% on them. I'd bought a couple at this point. You know, I'm like, do I want to collect these things? They're not cheap. So he was running around. He was running around trying to sell it to all the overlords of the group, those two things. And they had already dicked him down as hard as they possibly could. They didn't just like fist him to hear like me. These motherfuckers had crawled up in this bitch repeatedly, right? But that's cool because they're the overlords. And it was like at least one, maybe two of those guys that were throwing a piss fit aren't even overlords anymore. They were overlords at the time. Well, he shouldn't take advantage of him. You know what? My advice is you guys were trying to dick him down. I gave him like $30 and $35. And then that big Voltron, that was the same day. The big Voltron back there, the not the Netflix one, the regular one. I think I gave him $55 for that in the box. That's when it was hot, when all these people had to get them. They're like, well, that's not right. Buddy took advantage of him. I don't like motherfucking Wendy's hamburger grease. That's where he worked. He smelled like fucking a grease trap. And if you don't think what I did was right, you can go fuck yourself. But he would always like push.
You still have all this stuff.
Yeah, I didn't sell it. I didn't flip it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shit would have been flipped.
Oh, because the people that were gonna buy it are notorious flippers. That is a cool ass figure.
Yeah.
If those boxes weren't fucked up on both of them, I would have bought one to leave in the box, but they were just bad.
There was a box that's still here today.
Was it good?
I didn't really look that hard at it. But I told someone else about it too.
Yeah, I seen that. I didn't know if he went and got it.
Yeah, this is really...
It's a nice figure. I don't know why you didn't buy it.
I have one.
Oh, you already have it? Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's a cool figure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're probably boring you with our Overlord stories. I don't mean to. But yeah, that dude, I'm so glad. Like, he pissed off so many people, and he would just renege on every deal. He would drive you crazy, Matt, all week.
Yeah.
All week. And then he was only Mesopotamian enough that if you would feel bad if you just like fucked him up, tuned him up, but it like crosses your mind. So he would like, okay, I gotta have $65 because I gotta pick up the meat. I need $65. I'll give you this, and this. I don't know. He'd pester you, text you, call you while you're at fucking work. Right? Okay, I'll do it. Then meeting comes around, oh, well, somebody else gave me $5 more. You bitch ass motherfucker. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah,
and he was just Mesopotamian enough that you would actually feel bad for fucking him up. You know what I mean?
You have all those guys too?
Not
you
all
didn't
of
have
them.
those. Okay.
I didn't have them on display.
Oh, okay.
I've been gathering them up over the past few months. And today I moved. That spaceship was down on that shelf. So I reached behind there to bring it up and out because I got it on the same control as these lights. But I got more records I need to put away. Yeah, I like vinyl records and fucking comic books, shit that weigh a ton. Because I'm mentally ill. I don't know.
All on the second floor.
Oh, on the second floor in an old ass house. The closet, as you know, is so full you can't even get in there. You can't even get in there. It's just bad.
I know how it is. Man.
You seen I had a little sale. I've been weeding out stuff.
I see that.
Yeah.
At great prices.
I always try to give great because I don't want the shit.
Everybody says that shit.
Yeah, I don't want the shit. If I'm selling it, I don't want it. It's like that fucking Batmobile, dude. I tried to give it to my nephew in Pittsburgh, but he's only 4 years old. My brother's like, he's like, why don't you keep it for a couple of years? I was going to legit just send it with Josh when he was here last time. He goes, put it in the tote for a couple years. He ain't old enough to play with that yet. I'm like, you take it home. I ain't storing it.
Taking up room.
We goes, fucking sell it. He goes, you won't be able to play with that for 3 or 4 years. He'll just destroy it. You know, he's 4 years old. It's a fucking $200 remote control car, dude. You can't even get $80 out of these fucking tightwads. I played with that thing legit.
It's not hot.
Yeah, it's not. When they were hot, oh my God, I could have sold it for 80 over retail. Yeah, the I don't know if that's the way it is with the rest of the collectors, or is it just our crew that they jump on a fuck stick, as I like to say it. They'll back it up. They'll back that ass up to whatever it is, He-Man, whatever it is. I gotta have it.
I think it's just in general.
You think it is just all across the board?
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I do genuinely. I don't think it's as bad though. I think it's
pretty bad around here.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of like
dick riding.
There's a lot of phoniness and fake and like oh no, I'm you know.
It's like these Transformers. I bought them. There's like 3 or 4 more that I want, and I'll find them. I'll keep them till I die. The one guy's tried to buy that big one there in the back, Star Saber.
Yeah. He's
tried to buy it back from me 3 or 4 times. I'm like, it's not for sale. It's not for sale. I don't want to sell it.
Right.
I don't want to sell it. But yeah, I bought all the ones that I wanted, and like the shit that I weeded through, I got to make another pass through that Batman case. I'm out of room, or Batman cases. So I was getting rid of a bunch of the modern figures.
This is a fucking great collection.
There's just a lot of shit. A lot of it's just like duplicates and stuff I don't need, man. Like all those games, all those duplicate games.
So many cool different things.
How do you have that many duplicate fucking Super Nintendo games, dude?
Yeah.
How is that humanly possible?
I do the same thing. I'm not sure if I have it.
Well, I went through my records as I started putting them away and took a big stack to the exchange.
Oh,
shit, man. I had duplicates of.
I would have loved to look at those.
I didn't know you were a vinyl guy.
Some stuff, it just depends.
There was like a lot of Springsteen and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, rock like that. No Kiss.
I like a lot of country.
Oh, I got tons of George Jones albums.
Yeah, see.
Willie, but there's no dupes.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash box set from like the 70s.
Man in Black.
Oh, I was just jamming that.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, we're boring the fuck out of them. Nobody's talking, man. We're talking about the stupid shit here. What you guys want to talk about? How Vince McMahon's a piece of shit?
I don't know.
How can you take that man's belt? They're his.
How is he still running? You know,
they're his belts.
Is he really still in charge?
I guess. You know what? I was thinking about this, and this was the other day before all this come to light, before I got hip to this Ric Flair thing. I remember back to a kid. I liked Vince McMahon when I was a kid. Because he was like what Gorilla Monsoon and all of them as a commentator. And you sort of knew, but they had like Tunney was the fake running it or whatever. And, you know, he was he was a good guy. And it went into like the Attitude Era. He become like the douche.
Right.
You know, and everybody hated him.
Which was probably more like his
real person. Yeah, because he was, if you go back and watch his old WrestleManias and stuff, any of those old, you know, like Saturday Night Main Event or any of those old programs, man, he was just like real. He was a good actor because he seemed like a nice guy. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I think
what am I drinking? I got to get a little more burning.
A lot probably changed, man. He started those steroids. He got.
Oh my God!
He didn't get huge till the 90s.
Dude, well, that was the thing because as Chaz in 87, like wrestling was our shit. I got like 12, 13 years old. Oh, this is fake as fuck. It's garbage. Certain people crying when Hulk Hogan got lit the fuck up. I ain't saying no names.
But you didn't realize the poetry of it at the time.
No, now I do.
You're like, oh, it's fake.
Yeah, it's fake. So I went on to other things.
FWO, WCW,
yeah.
NWO.
So all that was going off. I'm like, let me tune in and watch this shit. So tune in, start watching this, and then it went from like Vince McMahon that I knew that was, oh, this is Vince McMahon, and you know, da-da-da-da-da. To like this douchebag. I'm like, who the fuck? And I'm like, he's fucking roided up. Look at this, running around in a tank top with a fucking toe chain around his neck. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I am drinking Hotel Tango, actually, believe it or not. I'm going to get a little more in here. I don't get too drunk because I'm going to see Sabu tomorrow.
You got anything to get signed?
My ECW belt.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna have Bill Alfonso sign it too.
There's no fucking. Everyone's been looking for figures of him. There's only like one or two figures
That are any good.
that exist that are real. There's a lot of fake stuff on the market, but there's only like. Well, at least that's what someone was telling me.
Yeah, there's not a lot. I have a loose one of him up there.
Okay.
Well, these are WWF figures.
Oh, okay. No,
They're the ones sort of like Marvel Selects because I really want because I had them all back in the day. I think that's what they were called, Unmatched Fury.
What is this thing?
Oh, that was the Ric Flair edition.
Of what?
PlayStation 4. It's got a piece of his
robe.
robe.
This pop?
That's what it come in. Yeah, these figures. They were Jacks.
Ah,
you remember those?
I've seen it, but I didn't.
I want, but I know they made one of him. There was the Hogan. I had all these when they come out because I was into wrestling then. That's when me and Josh were watching it. So I bought all these, and I know there's a Sabu. The Iron Sheik I remember getting. Boogeyman. The Bret Hart one. But I'm looking for, well, obviously the Undertaker. I want Shawn Michaels and Triple H. The other ones, if I find them,
aren't as bad as I thought.
No, and that's in the box. There's a Sabu one, and I had all those. They were really cool fucking figures. They're like 7-inch scale.
Looks like that Sabu.
No. These are like detailed. They're not really figures.
Outfit,
yeah, they're not really figures per se. They're more like
statues.
Yeah, like those. What are the Diamond Select ones they call them now? They're
I've seen the plastic ones on top. Yeah, I don't know what the names are. I've seen them,
but I think they're like 7 inches tall. But they're really cool and they're super detailed, but they don't really move. Batista, yeah, I had them all. Because I had a shelf that went around the our video game room. That wasn't really per se a toy room, but I had a shelf that went around, and I had like some Shogun Warriors I'd collected back up, and they were just like sitting on the floor. And I had all this wrestling figures just all around. As soon as I'd get them, I'd fucking rip them out of the package. And I was hip to those 12-inch Marvel Legends.
The big ones?
Yeah, when they first come out. I'd buy all those.
Yeah, I was aware of those even at the time.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I got out of the Army, I was 6. You could still go into Walmart. The original Marvel Legends come out in 03 or 04. The Toy Biz one, Series 1, Captain America. That's where I got my first one. 2 years later, it was still on the shelf at Walmart, and they were like $6.99.
Wow.
You know, they didn't like clearance them out or anything. They had like Series 1, 2, and 3, just all of them mixed in together. I'm like, this is the Walmart at Robinson Town Center in Pittsburgh. That's like a big shopping area, you know? It was crazy. But now everybody, it's the newest one. We got to get it.
You got to give these guys a tour of this room at some point.
Yeah, we got to. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe each week I'll set up in a different spot. I could like set the table because there's like 15 more feet of cord on this. I could set it there in the doorway back and get stuff back that way.
Yeah.
You know, then set it around the corner and have all the G.I. Joe shit behind me.
I've been up here like 4 or 5 times and there's
stuff. So I was finding stuff when I was going through that shit this morning that I'm like, why do I even have this? Like I had like a Ziploc bag. You seen that? A Ziploc bag of miscellaneous Batman shit, smalls. It was like $5. Little figures like this big, like out of Happy Meals, or I don't even know what the fuck they're from. I'm like, I don't need these. I don't want these.
Well, at the time you had a display in your head for them.
You know, my original plan, I've said it before. My plan was to have this back room, right? That was going to be the only toy room. That was the plan. When it was all gutted. When we bought the house, this room was gutted. This one needed gutted, and obviously that one did too. So my plan was I'd went out and I'd bought like a twin headboard, like when I had when I was a kid, a bookshelf headboard frame. And I was going to get like my plan was to make the ultimate kids. That's why I have so many twin sheets that are, because we don't own a twin bed. I was going to change the sheets and bedspreads every week. And it was just going to be one bedroom. It was going to be the ultimate kids room. I was going to have a TV because I did have like a real tube TV back in there, and it just kept morphing. and I had like all my Nintendos and shit hooked up to it. And then this, and then this, and I kept adding this, and I'm like, oh, I like these cases. And there's, I started off with like Walmart shelving, the big white bookcases. The whole room was wrapped in those. I'm like, these look like junk. The figures are getting dusty. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Started buying those, and I'm up to 43 of them or whatever. Yeah, it was just going to be the ultimate kid's bedroom. Once I filled it to what it was, is what it was going to be. Well, I mean,
it took over a little bit.
Took over a little bit. And then, well, now I started adding those things into it.
The wrestlers?
Yes.
Because
I got nothing else new to collect.
I tried to help.
Talk me out of it?
Yeah, I tried a couple times. And then.
I mean, but displaying the belts, you know, like obviously I need Scott Hall to go with that. Our one boy, Don, I'm thinking about buying that one Razor from him because I'm going to get the Razor Signature Series belt. Do I want, because I'm, you know, the NWO belt, I'm going to have Hogan, you know, the Outsiders with it. And then I'll be happy, you know, just have them setting together the way I got like that one with Piper. You know, I haven't went nuts. I buy those. I don't buy the rubber wrestlers, the LGNs. They only made the 2 of those. I got them both. I'm done.
That purple Undertaker.
I opened it. That is a cool figure, dude. Even though the Undertaker's fucking garbage.
What is that one from?
Ghostbusters line? Yeah, because it was Cena, garbage, Rock, garbage, and Stone Cold were the Ghostbusters. My random AEWs, and well, I still need the Penta from that set. They only made the 2. Those are cool figures. But yeah, I don't know. That's how it started, and well, this is where we're at.
Yeah, I hadn't seen this set up yet. This looks really good.
Yeah, well, it's been I had it before I carried this box up here. Like this morning, I come up here at like 5 o'clock after I took a shower.
Right.
Rhonda was still sleeping. I come in here quietly. Those chairs are horrible, dude. I'm sorry.
I'm just worried about messing up your rug.
Oh, I ain't worried about that. So I come in here and I start quietly taking pictures and going through stuff because I had shit. All the
alien claim sale today.
Yeah, I added some more to it.
I missed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's just rando junk. But before I put this new stand in here, those cabinets there were close to the TV. So I had all that alien shit stacked up there. I had a bunch of shit stacked. So I'm like, there's no room. So I got all the alien shit up there on that shelf. All my boxed alien vehicles. I put these aliens over here. I'm just out of room, man. I gotta, you know, small stuff. And well, wrestling, you know, straps, you can just keep stacking them.
They're thin.
Even the thick ones are still, you know, a stack of 22s. Only like
that's
this.
Turbografx.
Yeah, there's my turbo. That's only old system. Well, on the PS4 I left hooked up. The rest of that stuff, I don't need it hooked up. I don't play it.
What games do you have? Where's your game?
Turbo, right there.
Oh, those are. Oh, yeah, they were CD cases.
Mm-hmm. And the only one I don't have a case for that's not a duplicate, I have like a loose Keith Courage, is Alien Crush Pinball.
So my uncle helped create this game.
Clacks?
Yes.
Nice.
I remember as a kid, he sent us promos of like T-shirts and hats. Like
I love this system. Go open the door. Casper's outside. Fuck you, Jets. That motherfucker can't come in my house, bro. I will bring him to Vegas. I'll pay for the plane ticket and bring him to your house, bro.
Anybody know about this game, Clacks? Anybody remember this? What do you guys remember anything about it? I just remember it was like Tetris, right?
Sort of, yeah.
It's like a 3D Tetris at the time.
Yeah, it's a different game. That's not probably the worst Turbografx game. It's not a very good one as far as I remember it too. Sorry, I didn't catch up. Oh, good.
I remember like only time I ever went there to meet them. They or I ever met them. They came here from California and they were like, "This is gonna take over. This is gonna revolutionize gaming." It was such a flop.
He'll never make it through customs. It doesn't matter. I remember that game. Alan remembers that game. Turbografx, I'm sure I've discussed it on here repeatedly because it's my all-time favorite game system. It was very groundbreaking. The graphics, then they did the sound.
I don't
The
remember
turbo
so
booster.
much,
I have the booster on mine that hooks it up in stereo.
it
Had
was
a
the
super
first-
video output for the, you had regular coax cable, RCA lines, and super video. It's all
which
predates
is like an
HDMI.
RSV cord or something.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like a round pegged cord.
with 7 pins, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I
Something
looked
like
at one.
that, yeah.
But and it gave you a better picture. It was really groundbreaking, and I think like their big games on theirs, like obviously Nintendo's Mario, Sega Sonic, and then theirs was the Bonk. Bonk was on there.
Bonk's Revenge.
Bonk. I have Bonk's
He was
Adventure
like a
and Bonk.
caveman or
Yeah,
something,
Caveman
right?
Baby. Yes, I have the first two. There's a third one, and then Air Zonk's basically the same thing.
Okay.
But yeah, I have the first two Bonks games.
Yeah, I remember
but they got no licensing.
licensing
on the sports and stuff. So that that's everybody plays the sports games. And the wrestling game, their wrestling's just called Royal Rumble. They got no licensed games on them. Now Sega to begin with didn't get licensing either when they were an 8-bit system. There was no official games. Well, even on Genesis, Genesis, they had Joe Montana's football.
Yeah,
but theirs is just like generic
football.
Yeah, well, it's football, TV sports football, and like the teams, I'd have to put one in. There's
so funny,
like the Dallas Gamblers and
that's
just
so
weird
amazing.
shit.
Yeah, Splatterhouse. That was like
Splatterhouse was another one of their big
hardest
games.
Game ever.
Oh, dude, we were playing up here one night. Me and
David Alexander.
Yeah,
I watched. Yeah,
he come by yesterday.
Dave's a
He
good
picked
guy.
up my. I hooked him up on that Combiner Wars Devastator.
That was nice of you. He's
Yeah.
been looking for one for a while.
Yeah, I didn't know he'd been looking for one.
Yeah.
And then I went downstairs and I'm like, I know I got you because I get rid of all the boxes. I'm like, I know I got the instruction sheet for it. The first fucking bin I opened up right on top. I'm like, I should have bought a fucking because I thought.
Isn't that what you sold me too?
What?
Combiner Wars.
What did you buy?
For $75 over the summer. Constructicons. I don't know. What
No, that one's Jay Wang. I had so many of them.
I don't know. It was a nice version.
Yeah, I have the Gravity Builder and I have 2 G1s, at least 2 G1s complete.
The G1s are small though, aren't they?
Yeah, there's
I haven't seen.
There's one, and
yeah.
then I got another complete one up there, and I think I have a third one here somewhere.
I got one of the reproductions.
No, mine are both OG.
Oh,
You sent me a picture of a loose figure you picked up. Rhonda wants to know if me or Matt want anything to eat.
I'm okay. I'm gonna be going soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here soon. We've already been on.
Nobody wants to talk to us.
Yeah. No. WWE just messaged me. Stop it. Always trying to get me to buy shit.
WWE messaged me.
They do. They text me constantly with these belt stuff.
I know, but the way you...
They're always fucking messaging me.
Right. They won't leave me Why won't WWE leave me alone?
Stop it. I was telling Chris about it today, and then Rhonda walked up. She goes, don't sign up for that. They message you every day. Because I'm like, it's only every couple days. Because he was talking about buying a belt or whatever. Yeah. I'm like, dude, just don't even buy anything from them. Just go sign up for an account. The cells they send you, some of them belts are sometimes $200 off. If you're actually looking to buy one, that's a hell of a deal.
Are there toys like that too? Ever? Do they send you?
I
toys?
don't pay attention to them.
Okay, I was just wondering.
He said no. I'm looking, Alan. Sorry, Rhonda's texting me too. Oh. I picked that up at that show. $20.
This is a really good shape.
Yeah, that's and the book and everything's in it. That's why I bought it. As I'm selling,
what is this though? Oh,
that's NES. Yeah, I just want it for a display piece because I'm
really
crazy.
Good shape.
That's why I couldn't believe it. I'm like $20. I'm like, I'll take that.
This elf figure too. Did you just get that?
No, I've had that. That was something just laying around.
Is it okay if I look at it?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's pretty cool. I've never seen that.
Oh, here it is. Found that loose Arco Mad Science. That is nice, Alan. Oh,
that's so funny.
I text like a Mesopotamian.
Did you pick all these games up? Oh, these aren't.
No, that one's Menzinger. That just like this. I watched this Menzinger Z. It's a Japanese anime. Yeah, it's Shogun Warriors. I've Menzinger Z Infinity. This come out I'm going to say about 3 years ago, maybe 4. I wanted to go see it in the theater and didn't.
It came out in American theater?
Yeah, there's like limited, like Shin Godzilla, that's in Japanese. That was released here as well. This one was too, and I didn't go see it, but I found it the next week at fucking Walmart. I was walking through Walmart. I was like, what the fuck? I got to buy it. It was pretty good.
So it's anime, though.
It's actual anime.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Dubbed over. No, actually, I don't think it's dubbed. I think it's just got subtitles, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't do subtitles.
I don't think it's dubbed.
I can't focus on it and watch the story and stay.
Well, Rhonda drives me crazy. She fucking on Netflix. Every time I turn it on, she's got the fucking subtitles on. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I'm at work and I'm like, we'll be working, not watching TV. Don't tell me what to do.
My roommate's the same way. She watches the subtitles, everything she watches. Like, yeah, I'll just watch it.
Must be a girl thing. Softer heart, Alan. Whoa, because we can get away with that on this show. He goes, it's about 3 inches. That's pretty good. Triple H like bailed on us. So did Junebug. Junebug's probably watching Give Me a Break or Who's the Boss. Motherfucker's stuck in
huh?
Yeah, I mean, this motherfucker's stuck in 1986, bro. They ain't made no more TV shows since 86. You know that, right? Pretty sure they have, but
18.
Love the 18. Dun 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 dun. It's very hard. I seen it. I bet it is rigid as fuck.
18, I don't remember the 18 that much. I remember it, but I don't remember that much of it.
Well, that was like new when Chaz, what were we, 11, 12? And I knew it was hokey as fuck then, right? But I went back over the years and watched some of these TV shows like Dukes of Hazzard is just atrocious.
Yeah,
when I was a fucking 9-year-old kid, this was, oh my God, tonight's Dukes of Hazzard.
The reruns for me, yeah. I mean, I caught the reruns of it. It was the same way. It was like, yeah.
Excuse me.
It was exciting.
And then you've watched it since?
Oh, God, it's atrocious.
I went and bought season 1. I was just feeling nostalgic a few years back. I was like walking through the exchange or whatever, maybe Walmart. They had Dukes of Hazzard season 1, season 2 for like, I don't know, $7. I bet it was Walmart. They had one of their sales. I was like, oh, fuck, let me get. And I'm excited running around the store. Dukes of motherfucking Hazzard. Oh, I'm going to watch this shit. I didn't make it through the first fucking disc. Season 1, episode like 3, I think. I'm like, oh, this sucks. This sucks so bad. And it's like, oh, you're not going to watch it anymore? I'm like, no, I'm done.
Like, it's not.
And I gave them away.
It's not entertaining.
Find something to watch. Oh, this is not entertaining? Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
But A-Team, I knew as a kid was hokey. So Me TV or one of them a couple of years ago. I don't think it was Me. One of those channels that shows the old shows was showing it. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. And I set the DVR to record it. I'd come home. They'd showing 2 episodes a day. And I actually watched the whole series. Last season, 3rd season was really wonky.
Yeah.
They had fucking Robert Vaughn in there, the Man from U.N.C.L.E., and very convoluted at this point. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, this don't make any sense.
It's so slow compared to the stuff that's...
Yeah, but I watched them through, not once but twice, and enjoyed them. And I knew it was how Rhonda was like rolling her eyes. She's like, oh my God. I'm like, you know what? I know this was shit when I was a kid, but I enjoyed it.
Right.
But like Wonder Woman was another TV show that I loved. I would just be waiting on that to come on, right? I was watching that on MeTV. I set my DVR to record it. They were showing like maybe 2 episodes a day. I made it like 6 episodes through it, and I'm like,
really? I thought that one might stand up a little bit, like Hulk. I think Hulk stands up a little bit.
A little bit. I watched through all that again because I watched it originally back in the day, and I actually think I have them on DVD or Blu-ray. And then I watched through them, and it was not great, but it was not...
Right. I can't sit down and watch the whole thing, but I can watch an episode or 2.
Yeah, that's what I was doing with it, too.
In background.
I think those second picture, Alan, are guts. I was going to say it. You already got it typed in there. I remember those.
What are guts?
They're like little rubber military. You got them like in 2-packs, I think. They're from the 80s. But they were all like, these are like probably French Foreign Legion, and then they're Ninja 4s. They were like
Non-movable GI.
Yeah, they were like bigger than Muscles, but not the same size as GI Joes. They're around 2 inches, I think. But yeah, as soon as I seen the picture out and I hadn't looked at the screen, I had guts. I remember those. Mattel made. I'm sure you've seen those. They were like action posed, like they like guy down on his knee and the guy throwing a grenade, and their heads and arms would move, and then they would move at the waist, but like their lower body was just solid in whatever position, non-articulated. Yeah, well, they made some before that. American Heroes in Action, but they come out in the late 70s. They predated the 3 3/4 inch Joes because GI Joes at that time had went down to the 8-inch scale, the same as Mego from the 12-inch scale, and these were like Mattel's Fighting Heroes, I think is what they were called. Like someone would be in blue, like their pants and their flak jacket would be blue. They were all like Vietnam era looking and had like, M60s and stuff. I ended up buying a bunch of them when I was a kid on the cart at the flea market. They were already from the mid 70s. And of course, what buddy do? He opened them and played with them. But I see them pop up every so. But I haven't opened up that can of worms, and I'm not gonna.
Man, I gotta close some of my cans of worms.
Well, what all do you collect? Wrestling figures?
Wrestling, 2 different lines of He-Man.
See, I can't.
2 different lines of G.I. Joe.
2 different lines.
Yeah, the 6 teams. I like displays. I see a display in my head.
That's how mine all start, and then it becomes like the AEW figures. I'm going to buy them all.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah,
like Nyla Rose, have no interest in that wrestler or that character.
I have a reason for why I'm going to buy them all.
Why?
Because this is the first series. This is the first thing I was around for the beginning of. I couldn't have never been around for the beginning of WWE.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
yeah,
I was around.
Well, Chaz will tell you, like, as those LGN rubber wrestlers come out back in the day, and like, I'm sure I told the story when I got those 2, and then Hogan got stolen from me.
That was my first.
I bought everything that come out.
Yeah.
And like, well, the AEW, I started watching wrestling again, so I want all the figures. Like Nyla Rose, hate Miro. I hated him when he was in the fucking WWE. Did.
Yeah. Me too.
The Young Bucks I like.
The Lucha Brothers are amazing.
They're my favorite.
MJF's a great bag.
Oh yeah, Rhonda hates him. Said he looks like the motherfucking Grinch.
Dash and Cash are great wrestlers.
They remind me of Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard.
Yeah,
everyone says that.
Everyone says that. This dude Lance Archer beats the shit out of people for real.
Yeah, he's a legit nut.
This one is a relative of the Fatu family. She's the daughter, but she's a fucking badass. She's a fucking, she got her fucking dick chopped off. That's a badass.
Whoa!
That's a badass.
Are you sure the wiener's gone too?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, man. I was watching that match against. I kept looking.
Unless it falls out.
I'm like looking. I'm like,
she's a hell of a tucker.
She's rolling around. I'm like, fuck. I want to see the sack. I just want to see it.
Hey man,
that's not homoerotic. I just want to see the sack.
Oh, I'm with you.
The sack's still there.
Yeah, I mean, but dude, yeah, if she's a tucker, man, she's amazing at it. She should give lessons. But and she beats the shit out of chicks and gets paid.
Gets away with it.
Beats the shit out of these women.
Like, where is he?
I think he's out for a reason, but he was just there a couple weeks ago.
With the glasses.
I actually like him more than I do Scorpio.
What about those fucking outfits these fucking fruits wear?
Oh yeah,
and I don't mean that like derogatory towards gays. These are some just like fruity outfits.
Flashy.
No, it's not even flashy. It's like motherfuckers wearing clam diggers with fucking loafers and looking like a clown.
Or I was thinking more like the bright fucking jumpsuits. That's their whole gimmick is that we're gonna goof on wrestling
and have fun with it.
Yeah, because you guys, they see it as that, even though they're not the underground, they see it as they were the underground because the WWE wouldn't let them in. True. So that's.
Well, WWE, character. Other than straight Dirty Dick and Ric Flair on a repeated basis here lately, all these guys are cutting. I don't understand it. Where is this coming from and why?
Well, WWE claims that it's budget cuts, but they're at record highs. They're making record money. So, at some point, though, See, a lot of one theory, a couple of what they call dirt sheets, which are basically YouTube channels that talk all wrestling all the time. A couple of them are saying that the WWE doesn't plan a future in wrestling. They plan
They want to go to the
future in their
movies?
history. No, in their history.
Just selling the history.
Just selling the history.
What brought all
media,
this on?
The media, the history, because
I mean, they got 50 years of recorded stuff,
and they own all WCW, all ECW, and there's about 40 other smaller companies that they own, and they own a whole bunch of wrestling companies that are out now. You know, NXT isn't their only promote or whatever.
Yeah, they have like Mid Ohio and all these different ones. All their farm leagues.
They have them in the UK. They have them in India. They have them in, these other places. But I don't know. They're losing the American audience though,
big time. I'm telling you, I know it's going to sound silly, but it's not silly to me. I enjoy ECW. Loved it. It was low rent. A lot of people say trailer park violence, right? You know, that was what the thing.
That's what
it was
people
just
saw in the highlights.
Yeah,
they didn't watch from A
in
to
the
Z,
storytelling,
A to Z, right?
But it was a step above backyard juggalo wrestling, right? That's what people would say. Yeah,
absolutely from the outsider.
But ECW, if Paulie Dangerously hadn't been such a cunt
and a bad businessman,
very bad businessman.
That's what it was.
We were talking about
the business, but bad businessman.
Very bad. I mean, these guys couldn't get paid. Writing bounce checks, it's not a joke.
And making lots of money,
and just was
having
horrible.
Big revenue.
Horrible with it.
They were making money
that
at the
hall.
tables.
The halls back in the day, because I was so balls deep into that, loved it, and it was just fucking made bank just on the tickets
and
on the door.
And they weren't even paying those guys that much. Those guys were doing it because they wanted to do.
They wanted to do it. Like New Jack and Mustafa, those motherfuckers were crazy, legit, insane. They would smoke crack and go out and just fuck people up.
Fuck themselves up.
New
Jack did interviews saying, I never did a stunt where I wasn't blasted out of my mind.
Just gone.
Then how else do you jump off 20 feet high?
Oh, it was crazy. And they took, and like when WWE got them,
they just washed it.
Yeah, they just they fucking
here's Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, dude.
The only good thing they did was like CM Punk. That was good at the time. He was one of a few things. I didn't love CM Punk all the way through, but at that time, I liked CM Punk back then.
But they did so many, just like they ruined the Dudley Boys. They changed the Sandman, to Hack, and that horrible thing. Perry Saturn, they had injury. He's from Cleveland, you know that, right?
I know he's from Ohio.
And a former Army Ranger as well.
I know he was in the service.
He was his second Ranger battalion. What, fucking a mop or something? In love with a mop? Do I remember that correctly?
Yeah, that was his gimmick.
What? That was his gimmick. Mop. Yeah.
Moppy.
And that was his love of his life or some crazy shit, right?
Someone broke it and he freaked.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know why. What the fuck is it with it?